Good afternoon, everybody. It's Dev, the modernist colorist. Before we go any further, could we just check the sound and visual, please? Do I sound okay? And is the picture okay? Let's have a look who we've got. Oh, thanks, Mort. So, hello, Mort. Hello, Kim T. Hi, Anne. Nice of you to join us. Hello, Grace. And Becky and Steve. Elizabeth. Hello, Claire. Hi, Sam. And Michelle and Kenny and David and Sandy and Pat and Jerry. Oh gosh, they're flying in at the moment. Just bear with me, guys. And Darla and Lizzie and Michelle and Christine. And Teresa's here as well. And Great Heart. Hello, Great. And Pamela and Lillian and Gary. Keep us up to date with score, Gary, please. Hello, Kim and Ashley. So how's everybody doing? Hi, Becky and Steve. Hello, Becky. I hope everybody's okay. I'm going to announce the image of the week winner shortly and the prize. I'm also, hello, Mousy Deb and Wendy. I'm also going to show you this. I did tell you a few weeks ago that I was going to build up a portable skin set, and it's made up of all little sets made up so that you've got it all in one place. So I want to show you that. I am going to announce the hashtag for April. Hello, Nana. Who scored it, Gary? What I'm going to be doing with Sandy with Colour Creatively is we're both going to be doing Kirby Roseanne stuff. Oh, nice one, Susan. From the heart of Indiana. Excellent. Hello, April. So I'm doing a colour along with her, and then also in addition to that, hello, Mary. Oh, so nice of you to join us. So in addition to that, guys, I'm going to pick an image with your help, and I'm glad Claire's here actually because Claire has enabled me to get the colour catalogue, and I'm going to be using that to pick a picture moving forward for the first one that I'm going to do with Sandy. So there's plenty of stuff to look forward to. And then, guys, I'm going to colour an image because we're not quite at Kirby yet. Hello, Louise. I'm going to colour an image from the Pop Manga Mermaids, which was a gift from Louise. And then we're going to use our skin tone sets and take it from there, really, and see how we go. Firmino, all right. I don't suppose you know got the assist as well, do you? Thanks, Gary. I'm Fantasy Premier League near the top at the moment, and I need as many points as I can get. Kenny, how are you? And then I've got a couple of books to show you guys, and that's about it for today. But what I will say is there is a very good possibility that Amazon come knocking on the door whilst we're all here. Hello, Donna and Joie de Fille and Jacqueline. Oh, no worries, Gary. Thanks anyway. Hello, Kiki. So yeah, not a massive haul today, unless Amazon turn up, and then I'll be able to experience that opening with you live, real time. Happy Mail. That's the one, Morticia. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Hello, CB. Just well, thank you, Donna. I do try. I do put a lot of effort into it. Hi, Pickle. Oh, they've just been to you, have they, Pickle? Thank you, Kim. Yeah, big thumbs up would be great. Hi, Connie. Hi, Georgina. So, yeah, I'm going to use this color catalog. We're going to pick an image. We're going to announce the hashtag. We're going to pick a winner. Well, I'll pick the winner of image of the week, and then we're going to do some coloring. I've just got a couple of books that I want to show you. Everything that I'm going to show you today, as per usual, guys, is linked in the description. So should you want to try them out, they're all there ready for you. All you have to do is click and buy. Oh, nice one, Kim. It arrived this week, did it? Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my copy. I really do like Kirby Roseanne. I think he's excellent. Hello, Benita. Up to 61 in the house, guys. That's really good. Thank you very much. All right, left back. Okay, Gary. Thank you. I'm just drinking my coffee, guys. Oh dear, Grace. Was that who did you order it with? Okay, let's crack on anyway, guys. Yeah, they take ages. So we might as well start with this book because this is the book that I'm going to be colouring out of today. Oh dear. Yeah, mine took that 4-colour, is it called? Hello, Zeely. That took about 6 to 7 weeks to come here. I was getting really peeved off with it in the end, to the point where, you know, it's beyond, you know, especially when AliExpress do it in as Anne will vouch for in the stream. Find colour. She bought it from AliExpress, and am I right in thinking that it just took over 2 weeks? I think that's what you said, wasn't it? If you're still here, that is. Yeah, exactly. And I think it was bordering between 6 and 7 weeks for myself to get it from June. Yeah. Okay, guys. So this is nothing new. I have linked it in the description, but again, it falls under that bracket of a quality colouring book. It's by Camilla de Erico. She has 2 books out, very similar. This one and the Pop Manga one. In here, we have all these really obscure, quite cute manga figures. In fact, there's an abundance of them. So one of the reasons why I wanted to colour in this today was to A, use the skin tones that I've got, and B, obviously keep practicing doing that. The paper seems really nice to colour in. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I've got that one as well, Pickle. But obviously, with this being Happy Mail, I thought I would use this one and show the gratitude for having it sent. So I've not really picked anything yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This is Amalgamated Mafia by Kirby Roseanne. You quite easily forget how good books are, and it's not until you look at a load of crap ones and then you go back to the ones that you've bought in previous times, that you actually realize, wow, how good these books are. Because obviously I've been looking through it to pick an image to start off the color along with Sandy, and I mean, these are just the breathtaking. Some of them. This double page spread is one of the ones I've been thinking about. You know, the image and the artistry here is just phenomenal. It really is. And I'm really looking forward to giving it my best shot, really, and take my time with it and try and come up with a really nice piece for the colour along. The problem with it, I've found the green man again. The problem with this is actually picking a picture, because they're that good all through the book. You know, it's I quite like this double spreader of gnomes with the toadstools. In fact, I don't think there's any in here I don't like. So there's that. And then the other book I wanted to show you guys, which is one of superb quality, is Dreams of Dragons and Dragon Kin. And this is by Raven Feeling. Again, I have linked this book in the description. But this is another very, very good quality book. It reminds me of the Jasmine Beckett Griffith quality. It's an off-white paper, and as you can see in here, beautiful one-sided images. It really is, CB. It's beautiful, and it's high in quality again, which is important in my selection. This lady's got her fried eggs out. I didn't expect that. So yeah, we have a lot of portraits as well. I quite like the one we've just passed. Hi, Cynthia. I quite like this one. That'd be a good image to colour. Hi, Donna. So yeah, guys, a beautiful book, and one to add to the collection. And like I said, there is a link to that. Just going back to this skin tone idea that I had. This is a Home Cube pencil case, but it doesn't have to be a Home Cube one, of course. It can be any. But I just wanted to show you how it's developed. So I've got my sharpener in here, which is the Lyra sharpener, which does the normal pencils, and it also does the chunky monkeys. I have the Copic skin tones in here, and then I have an abundance of mixed pencils here. One of which is the Portrait Prismacolor set. I've linked that in the description, guys. There's a massive sale on at the moment in the UK for that set. It's only £20. It used to be 50. So it just shows you how much that's come down in price. I have an individual blender pen here, should I need it. I've got the Tombow eraser. Like I said, I've got the Copic skin tones, and along with the Prismacolor skin tones, I have the Derwent Colour Soft skin set, which are here. So they're all in here. Not a problem, Becky. What about Kenny? I didn't even realise that they had 120 set until we. Who's got 120 set, guys? So yeah, this is just a collection really of. It's got a Posca pen in it. It's got a fine line marking pen, drawing pen. to do eyelashes and things like that. It's got the Prismacolor setting, and also, like I've explained, it's also got the Derwent Colour Soft skin setting, which I think is about 6 pencils. So that's built up quite nicely, hasn't it, guys? I remember first telling you about it when I set out to do it. So now, you know, rather than get all sorts of different sets out, or the Colleen's, right? Okay, I've heard good things about those pencils. So rather than now, obviously, you know, going through different skins, going through different color sets, you just if you know, if you're the predominant picture is skin, then you just pull this pencil case out, which is really cool, and I think that's well worthy of bunging them all together, as they say. Okay, guys, so right, I'm just going to go and get the prize. So if you just bear with me a second, and then I'm going to announce the vinyl. Just bear with me a second, guys, please. There we go. So the prize, guys, this week is the Jade Summer Haunted House book. No, I've not got any on my feet, Grace. I've not even thought about it, to be fair. Hello, Shelley. So this is the Jade Summer Haunted House book. This is the prize for today for the image of the week. It's a great colouring book. It's got all sorts of, especially if you're a horror fan. I don't know if Claire's still in. I know that she is. I don't know if she's got this book. But it's got all sorts of, it's got clowns, scary clowns, skeletons, skulls. It's got a few mandalas in here. And it's also got like a few zombies and scary scarecrows. I thought I turned it off, Pickle. Just give me a second. I just noticed it was pulsating myself. Just bear with me. I have, you're right. That should be better now, guys. No, it's for everybody, Donna. I don't discriminate that way. In fact, the last lot I sent off, I sent 12 books off for various different reasons, not just winners. There were only 2 of them from the UK. It cost me a bloody fortune. So you've got all these images, you know, that are set out in the Jade Summer books. It'll be a nice gift for somebody. And I might throw in a little bit of an extra with it, like I did with Gary's. That I think you've got yours, haven't you, Gary? I know Nia got my Neo 2s. Not a problem, guys. Hi, Robin. Yeah, I had a message from Nia. She got her Neos, Neo 2s off me. Yeah, Gary got his. I did get another couple of emails. I'm not sure if Lulu got hers. Hope so. Obviously, the ones that are abroad won't have got, especially to Canada, they won't have got there yet. I need to check if Margaret Smith's got hers too. Okay, guys, so I'll show you the winner of this week's image of the week, which was very close again. It was very difficult to pick a winner. It always is, to be fair. But the one that I've picked, and I don't know what she's called on YouTube, but the one I've picked is this one, and it's by Colouring Kaz. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette on this particular picture. The highlighting on it is superb. It's a very limited palette as well. You've just got the couple of shades of blue and the red and the pink, but it's still managed to come out in such a well presented way that it kind of takes the eye, does this one. So I don't know if anybody knows who Colouring Kaz is. I mean, obviously I'll send her a message on here, but I don't know if she visits YouTube or anything. But it really, really is a nice image, guys. Let me just turn the autofocus off, back on a minute. So you can see it properly. She really has done a good job, as you can see, can't you? It is, it's very well done as well. Does anybody know Colouring Kaz by any chance? So congratulations anyway, Kaz. If you do watch this stream back, I would like to congratulate you of winning. I will announce it on my Facebook page on the Art Bleeds as well. And I'll also send her a message here on Instagram. So she has got the Haunted House Jade Summer book, which has an abundance of images in. And I'm hoping that she enjoys the prize. And what group is this? It's my group, David. It's called. Oh, there you go. Morticia's put a link in. It's my Facebook group called My Art Bleeds. It is going quick, Nana. You're right. Yeah, it's a nice one, isn't it, Mark? You know, it kind of pops out at you as soon as you see it. Thanks, Morticia. Thank you for that. Okay, guys. So I just want to show you on here. Yes, I thought you were, David. I want to show you on here Thank you, Nana. Hello, Mona. Nice of you to join us. Thank you, Mark. Thanks for saying that. So I'm going to pick an image from Mythomorphia by Kirby Roseanne's for the month of April for my colour along. Hello, Vin. Hello, Tracy. But when I was watching Claire's channel the other day, I was enabled with the colour catalogue, which is a downloadable tool that can be used for all your skin tones and any other colour palettes that you come up with for pictures. So once it's downloaded to your device, you can browse by keywords, which is animals, autumn, that kind of thing, beaches. They're all here, the keywords. You can browse by color, and you can browse by sets. Now, with me having the Arty app, it's quite a very good tool, because when you've picked your palette, providing you use one of the three, does this work? It does, Nana. It does. Hello, Natalie. So yeah, when you actually pick your palette, you can run it through the Arty app, and providing you use Prismacolor, Polychromos, or Luminance, it'll pick you. You don't have to match them yourself. You can just pick them. So the palette that I chose that I really liked, which I'm going to show you now, is, let me just find it on here for you. This is the palette that I really like. The keywords in this palette are, hello, Jen. I'm fine, thank you. Hello, Nick and Tina. You do, and it's about £25, but it's a tool that's with you, permanently, and it gets updated and things like that. So you've just got it as a point of reference forever, basically. It's just a one-off payment. So the color palette I've picked is this one. Now I've run this particular, I'll show you actually. When I went into my Arty app, which is here, I ran it through the color checker, and if I use luminance, I have over 95% matches on them all. The app, do you mean the app that's picking me colors, or the app that is that's got all the color palettes on it, Mona? That's the Arty app. So you run the image through the Arty app like this, and then you go to your colors, and you can pick Polychromos, Prismacolor, or Luminance. So I picked Luminance first, and I brought the target, which is what identifies the colors, to the first color, and I have a 98.8 match to burnt sienna for this one, and then I brought it down, and I have a 97.6 match to cornelian in the luminance. This one is French grey 10%, 95.2 match. This one is Payne's grey, 98.7 match. And then finally, dark sap green, which is an 88.7 match. Thank you, Mortish. I appreciate that. So this now tells me what pencils I have to pick out of my luminance to get this color palette here, which I enjoyed. Now, the next stage would be to look at this color palette and try and find an image in Mythomorphia that would fit that particular palette. So I was looking through, and like I said, with Mythomorphia, you struggle really, because you've got that many nice pictures. It's difficult. So what I did was I kept this in hand, and I was looking through. I like this one a lot, this double pager. But as I got further down the book, Let me find the bloody image. Here. So, because this colour palette, hello Susie, and thanks for that, Mark. You're absolutely on fire. Thank you. Because the colour palette has, they call it here in Carnelian in the luminance, but it's a kind of henna colour in the polychromos, in the Prismacolor. And if you look at the picture here with the blends, you've got a lot of pinks and oranges and rusts. So I thought with this picture here, that colour palette would look really good. Hello, Shara. I don't know what you think about that, guys. The only other thing that I thought of was when I was picking my colour palette itself, was under the group keyword, there is a bright category. And where is it now? It's in here somewhere. Here it is. I really like this one, which has got kind of, in the picture, it's all kind of beans and vegetables and nuts and things. But that colour palette, with it having a green included, looks really good. So, of course, all I have to do, screenshot that. Go into my Arty app. There. And then, so image, close, add a new image. So the one that I've just screenshot is this one. So that's now in my Arty app. The colour app, the one that picks the palettes, Donna, is called the Colour Catalogue. There's a link being put up by Morticia for that. Hello, DD. And this is the Arty app, which picks the pencils for you. So I've just uploaded that new colour palette that I like in the bright section, which has got, of course, an array of colours here. Now, if I pick the, let's have a look. If I pick the, for example, if I pick the Prismacolor, bring the target to the first colour here, that's a 95.6 match of French Grey 50%. Bring it to the red, that's a 98% match of Scarlet Lake. Nectar is the next one, and that's a 96.9 match. Ginger Root is the next one, and that's a 96.6 match. And then the green is a moss green, and that's a 93.7 match. So I like this colour palette as well as the other one, but I don't think that colour palette would go well with this particular image. But what I do think it would go well with is this one. So you look at this double page spread that Kirby's got here, and you know, you've got trees in it, you've got cliffs, toadstools, vegetation. That colour palette would go really well with this particular image, I think. So, Dev, do you have this book, Full Metal? I do. I have got it. Yes, Tracy, thank you. It's a lovely book. So, you can spend all day on this, guys, really. And it depends on what takes your eye, really, I think. Let's go back to it and I'll show you what I mean. If you look at the colour catalogue again, so this colour catalogue is here, Go back. So go to the home page. There you go. So you've got all these. Sorry, guys, that's going a bit fast now. So this is the catalogue. You can browse by colours, keywords, or collections. So I'm going over it again because we still keep getting questions, guys. So, so you could either look through them and, you know, recognize what you like about it. What's going on here? I've lost a bit of internet, I think. Anyway, so we've got a kind of grip of what we want to use for it. So I think that's a fantastic idea to pick your image, pick your color palette, and then pick your color palette, pick your image, and just work it out from there, really. It doesn't have to be a double page spread, of course. It can be it doesn't have to be a double page spread. It can be a single page, but whichever image you end up picking, you know, I'm sure there's a palette out there for it. Hello, Linda. Hello, Jeanine. So I'll spend all night tonight umming and ahhing, no doubt, and making my mind up, then changing it, and then thinking to myself, oh, I should have done this, should have done that. But it's not the first till tomorrow anyway, so, you know, I've got plenty of time, but there's so many good images in here. If I hadn't have done the green man in the Colour in Heaven, I'd have probably done that this time. But that's hard work, I can assure you. It's a lot of work. Let's take a drink of coffee, guys. The other thing I wanted to show you was my new pencil sharpener, which is the M&R one, solid brass. And I'm so happy with it because it's such a robust sharpener. What Kirby would you recommend? What Kirby book? I would probably go for Mafia, his first book, Linda. I'll go and get it for you. What happened with Kirby was that he started out a certain way as more of a doodleist, and he was famous for in the beginning was having this morphed, hence the Morphia range. He had this morphed kind of idea where reality morphs with doodle, and but as the books got older into Mythomorphia and Magamorphia, Gia Mafia, the doodles left a little bit, and what he replaced them on was more kind of serious art as opposed to the cartoony effects. But if you were getting your first Kirby book and you were a bit nervous about it, like Linda's saying, for a beginner, then I would go for the one that's got the doodles in it, because they can be coloured in anything from gel pen to felt tip. For instance, this is a popular one from his first book. This is the Rhino. But as you can see here, all these are quite whimsical, guys. So you've got all this adjoining kind of colour stuff here, which shouldn't faze anybody because they're only small little doodles. that can be coloured any colour. There's no law for it. You can use pencil, you can use gel pen, you can use fine liner, and I think that would then get you into, you know, Kirby himself. And as Pickles just said there, it does look a lot, but if you do it in sections, you know, it really does take off. You could do, you know, you could do this. Forget all about that for once. You know, do the head, and then you could split this page into two, for instance. But in his later books, the latter ones, this kind of doodle stuff phased out. So the whimsical side of it left the art, is what I'm trying to say. So if I was a beginner, I would definitely go for Anamorphia. This, for instance, the double page spread here. It looks a big hot mess, doesn't it? And it looks so intimidating. But they're only individual items, you know, little quirky, whimsical doodle items. Hot air balloon, little dinosaur. By the time you've banged about 10 of them out, you know, you've got a section coloured. Yeah, it looks it, Gary, but it's not, I can assure you. The Green Man is just full of shading and, oh, you know how hard that picture was to colour. So that's my advice. I don't know if you can take anything from that, but if you're first starting out, and I guess it also depends on what materials you've got. You know, these are perfect for fine liners. They're also perfect for gel pens. So, and then you can do the main body in pencil. But if you look at the progression from that, for instance, the rhino with all this doodle, so as you can see, the whimsicality of it's left, and you're left with some stunning artwork. So his latter ones are even more than that. You know, they are, yeah, definitely Grace. I think Mythomorphia's is his best book, by far, I think. But I do have them all. So that would be my advice, guys. I'll just quickly show you Gia Mafia, which is his last book. So this is his last book, which is Gia Mafia. And as you can see, it's all gone serious. There's no whimsicality left. No doodles. No little Pac-Men or dinosaurs or anything like that. The art has just been cranked up a level. So I think if you're a beginner, start with the beginning and work your way through them. I've got them all. I absolutely adore Kirby Roseland. I think he's one of the best out there. Okay, guys. So we can now crack on with this. Hello, Caroline. So in this pop manga Mermaids, guys, I'm a bit. I've never coloured in one of these before. I'm not really sure which one to start with. Let's have a look. Oh, have you tea? Nice one. It's good quality. I'm impressed with that. For those of you who do have this book, does it take marker? I know it goes through and it's double-sided, but it seems a shame to use marker in this book. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I think. Oh, does it, Louise? Thank you for that. I think I'm going to do this one, guys. No, I'm not going to bother pick up. Thank you, Linda. So I hope you're all okay, guys. I've got my acetate sheet here. It is thick paper, isn't it? I think it's. Yeah, I absolutely. Thank you, Nana. I absolutely love Kirby's books. I know that you've done quite a few, haven't you, Dee, in the Kirby books throughout your, throughout time. I, I would say that he's a mood setter. It's one of those that if you if you're in the mood to do it, then that's this book actually is in the description. They're all in the description, love. It does, doesn't it, Pickle? Yeah, I love it, man. It just wipes clean as well. They're just acetate sheets, pack of 6, and if it goes through, if you're using wet medium and it goes through, you literally just need a piece of kitchen roll and wipe it off, and it's back clean again. But it's a good way of protecting your page. Yeah, I'm doing that one, Kim. Thank you. Thanks, Morticia. No, I'm not, Louise, to be fair. But I think that it depends on where you started. I actually did start at the beginning. It was one of the first books I ever bought was Mafia. It was about 5 years ago now. So I didn't know anything else, that was going to be coming up from Kirby. I just knew that, what was there kind of thing. Let me just slide this under the laptop a little bit so that I've got more. Yeah, that's another good idea, Loretta, isn't it? Yeah. Cut them to size up book. Yeah, that's a good idea. So this amalgamated skin box I've got, guys, for those of you late coming in, I had an idea a few weeks ago to compile a pencil case of skin stuff. So basically, all this is I have some Copic chows, some skin tone markers there, and I have obviously my sharpener, and then I have in here I have the Prismacolor portrait set. I have the Derwent Color Soft, these portrait set, and then a rubber and a blender and various other bits and bats. And it's just a portable skin pencil case that's separate from my set, so I don't have to get different sets out. I also have got in here, I don't know if you saw this, DD, on my last stream. This is, I don't know if you've met him yet. This is Jedi. He's a cute dude. He's waving, look. So Jedi is, if you can paint with it, yeah, absolutely, mate, yeah. Yeah, so this is Jedi, but he is a pencil case. And inside him, I have my funky, chunky monkeys. So here are the skin set for those. I love these pencils. It's got to be said. I don't care if they're children's pencils or not. They really, really fit my style of colouring. They're a robust, big, thick pencil, and he is cute, isn't he, Becky? Yeah. I think it's a dachshund, isn't it? The actual breed. I think I am, Dee Dee, yeah. I was actually gifted it, but what I didn't want to do was, just place it in the drawer and never use it. So I thought I would feature it on the channel in so much that we can give him a name and we can use him regular, and then get him out and put him away as we saw fit. So he's been named Jedi, and this is him, and he's cute. So he can go up there for the time being. So as I pick out some pencils, guys, what have you all been colouring at the moment? I've seen some lovely stuff on Instagram. And it seems as though everybody's cranked it up a notch with their work. Ogre Fairy Tales. They are, Anne. Did you get some, did you, Anne? I don't want terracotta. What's going on here? I don't know where my peach and light peach have gone. Strange. I bet I've left them upstairs, guys. Sorry about this. I might as well just get I might as well just get my Prismacolors out now. Right, so it's 1-1 now, is it? Okay, so that's game, set, and match Man City then, isn't it? If it stays like that. Oh, I've got another thing to show you as well. Forgot. I don't know if this is the polys or the prisoners. That's the polys. Excuse me, guys, won't be a second. So I have these two massive pencil cases, which are more like briefcases, that hold, I think these hold 240 pencils, and they're kind of like this, but they're big, huge things. Now, this is the Prismacolor one. So you have all your Prismas in here. So, oh, they're all there, look. So I might as well just use them while I'm here. And then the other one's full of polychromo. Just before we do that, there's something new I wanted to show you I forgot about. This is, there's a link in the description, guys. This is a backup set of Lamouche 168 markers. These are, in my opinion, the best markers out there, apart from Copics, at a fraction of the price. They've actually changed the barrel shape and profile of the pen. I was just gifted one by a very kind lady, so I now have 3 sets altogether, but one set's nearly finished, so 2 sets really. They've changed the way that they look now. Before they didn't taper off into like this little Lego kind of square at the end. But these are phenomenal markers, I can assure you. I don't know who bought them when I first showed them all that time ago. I think Nana got some. I don't know who else got some, but they really are fantastic markers. Absolutely fantastic. Hi, Melody. Do they have? They have a fine tip, which is. I'm just going to have to put the autofocus back on, guys, so I can show you properly. So they have the fine tip like that at one end. And then they have the chisel, but it's only a small chisel at the other end, like that. Now I've got it on autofocus. I can show you. These lids have changed. They weren't like this before, with the groove and the colour sort of tapering out here. But I think they've done that so that the lid fits on the top, I think. This particular marker is, come on, warm grey. And they are just phenomenal. They really are. I can't speak highly enough of these markers. I really can't. I have left a link, Morticia. They are in the description. Am I out for a challenge, Kim? They're called Lamouche, David. Let me just bring that up to the camera so you can see how it's spelled. There we go. And there's 168 markers in here. And that's the colour range, guys, that you can see. Oh, thank you, Lizette. Yeah, we've got 102 in, guys. Thank you for that. Not a problem, David. So, yeah, these are, to say you've got 170 in here, I think they work out about 50 pence each. Something around that mark, which is nothing for a marker. You can pay £6–7 just for one Copic. I'm not saying they are as good as Copics, which they're not, but they are a very affordable marker. I am, DD, so tempted. What I was kind of thinking of doing was swatching them out, and then as I replace them back in the bag, doing it that way. It's going to be a bit of a job, isn't it? You know. So I don't remember colour combos off the top of my head, so I'm just going to have to blag it, as they say in Yorkshire. I love that Haunted House book. It's good. All right, you can paint with it, can you, Mark? Oh, right, I'm with you now, mate. Yeah, this is actually going to a competition winner. Well, I'm not sure. It's colouring cars anyway. So I'm hoping that she comes forward, but I will message her on the various platforms. Yeah, they do come in that bag, Melody, and they're a wide range of colours. The thing I like about them is that they lay down well, and you don't have to graft to not leave lines. You still have to be quick, reasonably quick, as you would with any other marker, but you don't have to. It's not in your mind all the time like some markers that quite easily leave streaks. These don't leave streaks at all. Well, if you want some, Melody, just let me know, and I'm more than happy to get you some, and I'll send them on to you. Just let me know. Okay, guys. So, like I say, I am not a massive. So I want light peach. I don't remember a lot of colour combos in my head. So I've got light peach, and then I want peach, and then I want nectar and henna. What's the darkest one, Dee Dee? I've got light peach, peach, nectar, henna. What is what, Jack? The book or the pencil? Are you crazy, Jack? Are you old enough to be up at this time, Jack? Right, so I don't need a dark brown, do I not? Oh dear. Burnt umber, that's the one. So, I'm presuming that's going to be in here somewhere. Bless little Jack. I think he was up past his bedtime. Bless him. Yeah. Chocolat. Yes, Mark, thank you. So I'm going to use my new M&R sharpener, guys. Only needs a couple of twists with this, which is good. Nice one, Dee Dee, yeah. He was totally... and then he says, are you crazy? Oh, pro gamer. To shave your hairy... You see, that's just... It's just immature, mate. You know. You'll find that if you got up in the morning and had something to go out and earn money to in a job, you'd probably be okay. But instead, you'd rather just litter our streams and make yourself a nuisance. Get him blocked, Morticia. Well, it's true, isn't it, Dee Dee? You know, they've got no better to do, have they? So I'm going in first, guys, with light peach in the Prismas. Yep, get a job. Get a job. Learn how to do some adulting, you know? So this is just a light layer, guys, of the light peach. As an underpaint to start us off. You won't be able to see out. I can't even see out at the moment. Oh, very, very finely I can see it. Nice one, Aloria. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a lot lately, Anne. You know, it's one of those things, though. I think it's just a kind of fits and starts kind of thing. So I'm now going in with the peach itself uh, into some of the more darker areas. I've not done any. I've not watched any tutorials. I don't have a set plan. So if I don't kind of fit the usual guys, then just bear with me, please, because uh, I do get to the result in the end somehow. I don't know how, but I do. Thanks, Mark. I've put a lot of time and money into the book side of things. Uh, I have enjoyed it as well, of course. Oh, Jack's back. Isn't it bath time, Jack? Must be bath time by now, lad. You know? It's school in morning, young man. And I bet you haven't done your bloody homework, have you, Jack? No. Just block him, Morticia. Simple as that. He's not going to be ever a a valued input to the stream, is it? You have any Scottish, Dev? You could colour the tartan in your colours. I don't. I'm full English, Dee Dee. But I'm more than happy to do a bit of research and find one I like. That's a good idea. Oh, thank you, Rose. Muritan, okay. Okay, Michelle, thanks for joining. Raghav Thakur, teach me from beginning. We are at the beginning, my friend. I always start at the beginning, mate. Oh, dear me. Thank you, Donna. I don't feel so bad, thank you. I knew he were one, Raghav. He were biding his time, wasn't he? Fantastic, Nana. I think they go down lovely with this paper. I'm quite surprised how buttery it is, actually, if I'm honest. Yeah, that Raghav guys. Well, you just know by the name, don't you? I thought he's going to say something in a minute. Oh, Spurs got an own goal. Oh, man. It's taking shape, but you can't see it out on camera. Hello, Sandy. Yeah, 2 weeks it is, isn't it? Till we get back with the GOT. If I'm a bit quiet today, guys, I'm not. I'm a bit tired. I've worked again today, so I've worked every day this week so far. So I do apologise if I appear quiet. Have I been on for 30 minutes? No, I've been on for an hour and 20. Get rid of Solo 1784, please. Okay, great. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. You sound a little off. I'm not off. Like I say, I'm just a bit tired. I've not really had much rest this week. It's been an hard week. Dev wonders your Jungle Book come. I think it's Wednesday. I think, Anne. Hi, Mark. Which one, Tracy? John Lennon or David Bowie? Hi everyone. The third poster book by Kirby. Which one is it? It is Mythomorphia. No problem, Robin. It's hard to get hold of, though. I'm using the Prismacolor Sandy. So I don't know if you can see that, guys. We are getting somewhere with it eventually. It's just a case of I did do, yes, Joyce. Thanks, Janine. Thanks, Nana. Bye, Dee Dee. Okay, guys, so that's where we are with her at the moment. Hope you like it. Christine is due on in 20 minutes. I'm going to actually end the stream here, guys. I don't feel 100%, to be honest. I'm going to get some food and have an early night. So I appreciate you all coming. Congratulations to Colouring Kaz. Next up is Christine Aldridge, yeah. And oh, thank you, Grace. Thanks, Rose. Thanks, Kenny and Tracy. Thank you, Jennifer and Mark and Michelle and Susie and Rebel Rogue, Christina and Becky. Oh, wow, that's well fast. Yeah, if you could drop us a thumbs up, guys, on your way out, that would be fantastic. Thanks, David. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you, Melinda and Sandy and Shannon and Morticia. Yeah, I'm not ill at all. I'm just knackered. It's 7 days on bounce. It's just, yeah, I'm knackered. Thanks, Sandy. Okay, bye all. I'll see you all on Tuesday evening. Cheerio.